Hi, my name is Dalton Buchanan. I am a soil scientist with the North Carolina Department of Agriculture's Division of Soil and Water Conservation. I got into soil science a little over 10 years ago after graduating from NC State University with a master's in soil science. Currently, the reason I got into this job and in this field is that I really enjoy environmental work and I also enjoy working in agriculture. And so this is kind of a perfect blend where I get to do environmental work and also work with farmers at different farm sites. Today, I'm out at a site where we're putting in an agricultural water pond for water for a tomato farm. And part of what I'm doing today is looking at material they're using to build the core of a dam to make sure that we're putting in good clay material so that our pond holds water. When I look at this job, part of the things that make it really exciting is I get to do a lot of different things and see a lot of different project sites. So ponds is one way I do this. I also get to talk a lot with environmental educators. I get to work on wetlands, I get to work in stream restoration, I get to work in different farm practices and best management practices. So it's a wide variety of work that I really enjoy doing. All right, so let's go look at some of this soil and see what they're working with. So what I have here is my bucket auger. This is what I use for a lot of my soil investigations. We actually came out to this site a few months ago and dug some pits, but today they're going to be planning on coming over here in this area to get some soil, hopefully to start stockpiling for our pond repair. So what I'm going to be looking for in this is I'm going to dig down. I'll be taking out slumps. And I just want to get a good idea of what type of clay material we have here. What I'll do is wet this, texture it by feel, just to kind of get an idea of what our rough percentages of clay. Ideally, I'm aiming for more than 20% clay in order for this to pass with compaction to hold back that water. So if we get that done today, which looking at this material now, just what I've seen now, it's probably good. It's very similar to what I looked at before. So they're actually gonna go behind me into these woods and put in the spillway or start building that in today and hopefully harvest some for our future dam. One thing about my job that is really fun and exciting is that I get to try some new types of practices and we get to kind of grow with those practices over time. One of those practices that we're working on right now is a biochar initiative. That biochar initiative is specifically aimed for farms that were affected by Hurricane Helene. In Western North Carolina, we had a lot of farms that had large amounts of silt and sand deposited. Those silts and sands are not rich in nutrients and they don't have a lot of organic matter. So what we're doing now is we are applying biochar onto those farm fields, and the biochar acts as a quick way for us to get organic matter back into the soil and hopefully over the next few years be able to get those soils back into a more productive state like they were pre-storm. Okay, you can see now kind of what my day looks like. We started off looking at a dam repair. I was looking at soil properties to see about infiltration through the dam, trying to stop that. And I ended in Helene recovery, focused more on soil health and soil fertility. And that's kind of how the day usually goes when I'm working. I have different tasks, different projects that involve different types of soil science. And so it really keeps your brain firing and it gives you an idea not to work on the same stuff all the time. You get to work on new things, you get to do critical thinking and problem solving in the field. You also get to work with a lot of different people. You work with farmers, I work with teachers, I work for educators, I work with conservationists, environmental scientists, engineers, surveyors. So I'm around a lot of different people. I get to hear a lot of different things, get to learn a lot of different things, and I get to spend a lot of time outside. So if any of that stuff sounds like things that you would enjoy, you should definitely look at a career in soil science.